For this exercise, we're going to take the chords that come out of our harmonized G major scale. We're going to take those and work those into some songs. So first, let's review the G major scale when we're in position 2. Position 2, again, just means that my index finger is over the 2nd fret. We have a G on the 3rd fret, so we're going to begin there. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. I didn't warm up my voice today yet. Yeah, so that was 2 octaves of the major scale. Again, that's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Try, if you can, to sing it and match the pitches as you sing and play it. Also go through and sing the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So when I got to the octave, I called that 8 and then just kept counting from there. So that meant that the A was 9, that the B was 10, that the C was 11, 5 would be 12, 6 is 13, and so forth. Now, of those numbers, the only ones we really use often are the 9, the 11, and 13th. And we add those to chords when we're making bigger chords, like a 9th chord, 11th, 13th chord. And usually they're an octave higher than the lower notes in that chord. We'll talk more about that later, though. Now what we want to do is go through and harmonize that G major scale. And the way we do that is in thirds, which just means every other note. So if we start with the 1, which is G, we're going to play G, skip A, go to B, skip C, go to D. I made a video earlier on this that you can refer back to. So I won't go over it in as much detail as I did there, but let's just go through and harmonize. So G, B, D, 1, 3, 5, G, major chord. Then we go to the 2, which is the A. 2, 4, 6, A, C, E, A, minor chord. Now we're going to go to the 3, which is B. 3, 5, 7, B, D, F sharp, B, minor chord. Now we're going to go to the 4, which is C. 4, 6, 8, C, E, G, C, major chord. Now we're going to go to the 5, which is D. 5, 7, 9, D, F sharp, A, D, major chord. Now we're going to go to the 6, which is E. So 6, 8, 10, E, G, B, E, minor chord. And now we come to our last chord, which is based on the 7 here, which is F sharp, A, C. Okay, so that's 7, 9, 11. And this is the F sharp diminished chord. So our 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chord were major. Our 2 chord, 3 chord, and 6 chord were minor. But our 7 chord is sort of the odd one out. It's a diminished chord. Now, what you probably noticed as I played this is that, I had said that I was building every other note, which we called thirds, but there are different kinds of thirds. The 2 that we're using here are major thirds and minor thirds. Now, if I start with my finger here on the root, which is G, and I go to the adjacent string, so the 5th string, but I go a half step that way, so 1 fret that way towards the headstock. That's a major third. Now that ends up being 4 half steps, and you can see and hear that, right? So this is 1 half step, 2, 3, 4. You hear that's the same note of B. Now if I were to put my ring finger on the G instead of my middle finger, and then I went to my index finger, you can see that what I've done is gone to the adjacent string, but gone 2 frets that way, or a whole step that way. Well, that gives me a minor third. Okay, that's just 3 half steps, and we can confirm that by going to this same B flat, and we see 1, 2, 3 half steps. You hear that's the same. So if we're on a note and we go this far, adjacent string, half step that way, that's a major third. But if we're on the note and we go a whole step that way on the adjacent string, that's a minor third. Now if we were just on the same string, our index finger to our pinky measures a minor third. We actually have to move out of position or stretch to get a major third. And because the minor third is 3 half steps and the major third is 4, then they're right next door to each other. Which makes sense. That's a B. That's a B flat. Now, when I was making these chords, you could probably see that I was, had different sort of distances my hands were going. So when I went G to B, I was going a major third. Okay, that's 4 half steps. Now when I went B to D, you see it's index finger to pinky, 1 finger per fret. That's a minor third. If we have a major third from the lowest note to the next lowest, and then a minor third from that middle note to the highest, stacking in thirds, that gives us a major chord. So a major chord is major, then minor. Major third, minor third, okay? Now with the A, you notice that I didn't go to this note, which is C sharp, I went to that one. So that was adjacent string, but 2 frets that way. So that's a minor third. But here, from C to E, you can see that's adjacent string, but just 1 fret back that way. So that's a major third. So if we have a minor third and then a major third, that's a minor chord. Let's look at the B, our 3 chord. Index finger to pinky, that's a minor third. And if I go my pinky to my ring there, you can see that was adjacent string, but I went 1 fret back that way. So this is minor third, major third, minor, major, minor third, major third. That gives us a minor chord. Just like here, this was minor third to major third. Now let's look at C. We're going to play C to E. That's a major third. E to G is a minor third. So C is a major chord. From D to F sharp, that's a major third. F sharp to A, that's a minor third. Now we're going to the E, index finger to pinky, so E to G, minor third. G to B, that's a major third. Now we're going to the F sharp diminished. You'll see F sharp to A is a minor third, but A to C is also a minor third. So if we have 2 minor thirds, this is the only chord that we've done so far that has that. If we have 2 of those, that's a diminished chord, okay? So the 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, major, 2 chord, 3 chord, 6 chord, minor, and our 7th chord is a diminished chord, okay? Major is a major third, then a minor third. A minor chord is a minor third and then a major third, and a diminished is 2 minor thirds. If you think about taking something that's minor and making it even smaller, we diminish it. So that's what we've done with our diminished chords. All right, well, I'll get some more videos to you and hope this one works out well. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know.